I think we were reasonably happy. We lived in Prague. My mum would take me on holidays sometimes. It was all quite nice. First sign was that at school we had to tear a picture of the Czech president out of our school books and stick in a picture of Hitler. And there were German soldiers everywhere, and I could sense that even as a 6-year-old. My father certainly was aware of it, because he said to his cousins, if the Nazis occupy Prague, he's getting out. And his cousins said, no, they'll take their chance. And in 1942, they were taken to Auschwitz. My mother tried to get permission to leave and was initially refused. She got me on a Kindertransport, and she took me to the station and put me on the train. My mother and a friend, they were standing there. There were parents, anxious parents, standing on the platform. I can still see German soldiers with swastikas standing further back. Quite a dramatic scene, or traumatic scene. Britain saved our lives, and that was a fantastic tradition Britain showed in taking children to save us from the Nazis. So many of us feel that we'd like Britain to go on being as humanitarian today when there is a new refugee crisis and there are children who need safety, and whether we can't be a bit more generous in providing safety for at least some of them. When I meet people or hear of people who've denied the Holocaust, I find that deeply shocking. It goes against all the evidence of history. It goes against the people who did manage to survive the camps and who've got a terrible story to tell of what happened there and how they saw their families led off to the gas chambers. When I hear and see anti-Semitism, the tropes, the conspiracy theories and so on, I feel depressed and sad. Have people learned nothing of the Holocaust? Don't they understand how sensitive this is to people who've got relatives who died in the camps? So it's important we remember, and it's important that we say resolutely these things must never be allowed to happen again. And we owe it to the people who died in the camps that their memory will remain and what happened will remain in human consciousness.